Well, Virtue and Moyer came into this competition holding the highest score ever recorded for the short dance. They did it at Worlds in 2017, and they show up at Skate Canada, and they say, oh, we're just going to break that one, too.
That's what they like to do. They like to break things, specifically records. Yeah, no, it's, again, a spectacular performance. Let's watch it again, shall we? I was really quiet because I wanted to just take it in, but now we can maybe enjoy some of it. It's the sharpness I was talking about. Just everything is 200%. So in their non-touch side-by-side sequence, they're maintaining pretty much the exact same amount of space between each other, except for right here, of course, where they can touch. And then back into it. Energy is so good. And if we watch their edges, just the blades are maintaining the same angle to the ice all the way through their curves. So well done. And I love these little throws to Mick Jagger, the peacock. Then we go into their rumba pattern dance. Edge change there. Depth, really going to the center of the rink, curving around. Nobody was quite this deep, that's for sure.
Scott says that he's already dreaming about the Olympics every single night. Impossible not to. They are trying to become only the second ice dance team in history to win 2 Olympic gold. Oksana Grishuk and Evgeny Platov did it in 94 and 98.
And in non-consecutive Olympics, too, is really incredible. I mean, just being able to have the longevity to do 3 Olympics is very rare, I think, and especially then to be looked at as favorites in all of them is really incredible. And their pattern, style, step sequence, they have to maintain touch. You see, as he does his double twizzle, she has to maintain contact. Otherwise, it's a violation there. They're so good at maintaining the connection between each other and with the audience at the same time. Sometimes you find people get lost in each other and kind of ignore the audience, which then, you know, we kind of feel like we're watching something, but these guys, they're able to really connect. And their twizzles, so fast. You can see they get a little closer together as they go, but they have the experience to not panic, to just maintain the course. Of course, their wonderful speed of rotation on the rotational lifts. So spectacular. And the classic Moyer, woo, at the end of the program.
In some sports, people talk about peaking too soon. You've got the Olympics coming up in February, but it doesn't seem to be the case in ice dance. It's more about setting a tone.
It's true, you know, to a certain degree, I do worry about teams peaking too early, but in this Olympic year, instead of trying to peak for Worlds in March, they're trying to peak for the Olympics in February, so they do need to peak a bit earlier. I think and setting the tone, setting the precedent, this is what everybody's going to expect from now on, and they're going to keep delivering.
And again, Virtue and Moyer in first place by about 5 points with the highest score ever recorded in short dance. They beat their old record by a couple tenths of a point. Weaver and Poge with a personal best in second, and Hubble and Donahue in third. Some exciting short dances. And, you know, it's interesting because Tessa came into this season and said, we want to make a statement. And Ben, it seems like that's exactly what they did.
Statement made and heard. You know, there's an old saying in skating, you can't win a competition with a short program, but you can lose it with a short program. They almost, with a score like that, they could almost win with that. You know, that's a real long way for people to try to make up.